I really enjoy that. That's an awesome game, and I think as Danes we should be proud of Playdead, because that's an amazing game, and I can't wait to see their next one. So I highly recommend that. Sadly, it's not cross-buy, so you have to buy it again. But it was like 70 Danish crowns or something.
Yeah.
So it's like
support the Danes.
So it's probably like $5 or £5 or something.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get it, but I think it's totally worth it. That's also only 2-3 hours. I think it took me to play through it.
Okay.
And then you can find these secret eggs, and when you do that, you open up like a secret level that I'm gonna play. That's what I'm gonna stream next time, I think. And then I'm considering trying to go for the trophy that's complete the game in one sitting with only 5 deaths.
Yeah.
Which now that I played it the other day, I had 90. I didn't remember a lot of it, so I mean it'll go a lot down. But 5 is very low. But yeah, have you ever played Limbo?
I've never played Limbo, but I watched some gameplays of it, so I know what it looks like. But I don't
super
know
cool art style
about what it is.
You should play, and I actually feel the end is super awesome.
Okay. So it's a good story also.
It's not much of a story, but because it doesn't really tell a story. But when you get to the end, you feel like there is sort of an end to a story.
Okay.
It's very minimalistic.
Okay.
But there is some sort of where you're like, oh, what was actually there? In that way, I guess it's a lot like Journey.
Yeah.
Where I don't know if there's not really a story.
No.
But when you get to the end and stuff happens, have you finished Journey?
No.
Okay. Well, we need to get you on some of these games. But there, it's also there's no text bubbles. You're not getting told anything, but just the things that happen and the feelings you get from it is very cool.
So it's more of a visual experience.
Yeah. But it's just a particular things happen when you finish that game.
Okay.
That makes you think.
Okay.
So I guess we'll leave it at that, and then you should play Limbo at some point. I played a little bit of Destiny, which I streamed that on Tuesday. I'm not playing that a lot. I played a little bit more this week now that I was streaming it, and I think I'll continue to play a little bit, but not a lot. I'm sort of waiting for the DLC.
You played your Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, I played probably like 400 or 500 hours at this point. And it's sort of, I'm a little bit tired of it, but also I do feel like playing it a little bit, but I'm trying actually to hold back, because I think then I'll want it more when I start playing it proper, and when the DLC hits. House of Wolves hopefully comes out soon. The initial talk was March, but now some people are saying June.
Okay.
So that's a big step. The thing is, I sort of want it soon, but on the other hand, the rumors are that the big extra DLC, which might be on disc, is coming out in September.
Okay.
Called the Comet. And if the DLC comes out now, this just means there's a longer until then. If it comes out in June, it's a shorter step to the DLC. So I don't know. We'll see. In a way, maybe it's good if they wait a little bit. So because like I want to play Bloodborne and all the games that are coming out soon, so I won't have time then. But yeah, a little bit of Destiny, as always. Play a little bit of Call of Duty. I played the DLC, the zombie DLC.
Yeah,
which was cool. It's one I've never been a big zombie guy. I thought it was fun playing a couple rounds, but then I was like, starting over. You start without exosuit. You need to sort of get to that, and when you die, and then I need to get the exosuit again. But it's fun, especially when we ended up playing 4 people together, which was a lot of fun. But I think I'm more gonna play the competitive multiplayer. Yeah, and I want to finish the game on veteran as well, on the hardest, because I think that's fun. And maybe try to go for the platinum. Yeah. But yeah, that's fun. Then I'm thinking of going into Drive Club a little bit again. Yeah. I think I'm gonna start a new club. And play it. It sounds like a lot of things are fixed. They haven't put out the PlayStation Plus edition of the game. No. But I have it, and there's some DLC out, and it looks fun. I actually had fun playing it before
me too,
launch.
because I actually made a review, and they said that we can't show the review. Okay. Because we have to put down the PR thing about
because there was a lot of negative.
Exactly. But I didn't.
And for people wondering, you were like sort of unofficial reviewer.
Unofficial PlayStation 4 reviewer in Denmark. And I loved Drive Club because I love racing games, and it's sort of like you have to always make a corner better, and also these small milliseconds you have to improve all the time. So I had fun with it. I think that the online service sucked.
Yeah.
And
after launch at least.
Yeah, after launch.
Because for me, I don't think it was the best racing game, like the control and stuff, but I actually think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And the social stuff before launch, I had so much fun with.
Yeah.
I was challenging like other reviewers and making clubs, and like I played the same track at one point over an hour trying to set the score for best lap time.
Yeah.
I was just over and over again, and I had so much fun with that. So I want to do more of that. And then for some reason, it just, when the game launched, everything broke.
Yeah.
And then it didn't work. And without the social stuff, I don't think it's worth it. But I think with the social stuff, it's I would recommend that game.
Yeah.
So it's like if you have friends that are playing it, it's definitely fun.
Yeah.
Also, I won. We had we were at the same event and like a drive thing, and I won.
Yeah,
so.
and I got fooled. You actually, I think the teammates on my team, they were saying because you have played just before us, so we could actually see your score.
Oh yeah, so like there was an event and we played it, and you went into this thing and you had like 20 minutes to set the best time for a race, and you could race through it like 3 times, I think.
Yeah,
I managed. And we were a team of 4. So you would pick the best time from each of us 4 and put it together, and that would be the team's time. And we were the first team in there, and then you came after it, and you could see.
Yeah, we could see especially your time.
Yeah, because I had the fastest time.
Who played here?
Yeah.
Oh, Nick did. Oh, that's why. so we didn't. But I think actually, to be fair, we were like very close.
Yeah, you were close as a team.
Yeah.
I think we had one on our team who were way slower than everyone else. I remember I had a pretty good margin for the fastest time. Then my colleague had a pretty good time as well. But yeah, I think team wise it was pretty close actually.
Yeah. I think our team was equal bad or equal good. Yeah. But yeah, you won.
Yeah,
you won. Congratulations with the trophy.
Yeah,
but not platinum though.
No. Yeah, and I think that's doable platinum actually as well. Yeah. And I could totally see myself going for that because it's like doing some challenges and stuff. And, I could see that happening. All right, the other things I have on here is just 2 games I bought that I want to play that I haven't gotten to. Super Stardust Delta came out. No, not Delta. Ultra. Delta. There was Super Stardust HD on PS3, then Super Stardust Delta came out on Vita, which I think is awesome, especially Delta. And now Ultra is on PS4, which is the classic Super Stardust game, but of course with some upgrades that I can't wait to play. And then Helldivers came out that I want to play as well, which is a very hardcore 4-player shooter, twin-stick shooter, where like there's always friendly fire on, so you can kill your teammates. You can run out of bullets. If you reload, you lose the ammo in your clip.
Oh.
When you call in for supplies, if that hits you, you die.
Okay.
Like, it's super hardcore 4-player. And you can play it alone as well, but the idea is to play it 4 people. Okay. And like, nades and everything just kills you. So I'm really looking forward to playing that, especially if I can get other people to play it with me. That is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's what I've been playing. What about future? What are you going to play the next? Until the next time.
I've looked a little to Bloodborne, but
yeah. But also, what do you think you'll play this weekend and next week? You're going to play some Counter-Strike?
This weekend, I'm definitely going to play more computer because my friend doesn't own a PS4.
Yeah. So you're not going to teach him.
I tried, but he's bought a beast of a computer, so I can't convince him.
I'm just thinking. I think one of the things we should do soon is we should try to get 4 people together and play some 4-player, like local co-op, play Towerfall, play Helldivers.
Exactly.
On the same screen.
Those indie games, and exactly. I think Towerfall Ascension is so great because you get so frustrated and you're just sitting there with those awful pixels and it looks like a game.
It's a lot of fun.
It's so fun. And then it's free if you're a PS Plus member.
It was. I think I actually bought it.
And also Sport Friends.
Yeah, Sport Friends.
It's got some great 4-player co-op games. I think they made actually a new sport in sports games where you're playing. Yeah, in Sport Friends. Yeah, you're playing 4 people and it could definitely be a sport, but it's only with those little pixels. You have to get a ball, and then you have to get.
But it's one of the 4 games.
It's one of the 4 games, but it could definitely be an upcoming sport in real life. But I can't remember what it's called.
There was Bari Ball.
Yeah.
Hokra.
Yeah.
Johann Sebastian Joust. That's my favorite.
Is that with the stick?
That's the one where you use move controllers and stuff.
Oh, I've never tried
that. That is amazing. I played that at events and stuff.
You
can use DualShock 4 and you can use move controllers, and basically you each get one. You can play up to 7 on the PS3. I think it's only 4 on PS4. And everyone gets their own controller. The music starts playing. It sometimes plays fast, sometimes slow.
Yeah.
You can move faster when it plays fast. And then the idea is to push other people so they shake their controller.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you do that, you die. So you can say you just walk around, but if you want to have the other people die, and then you see who wins at the end.
Yeah.
That is so fun. It quickly goes slightly violent because people just start throwing shit at each other, and it's just awesome. I mean, I was thinking, oh, that's going to be awesome at a party, but maybe with people getting slightly drunk, it's going to be too dangerous.
Yeah, maybe. I thought of that too, but then I thought, would I risk my own DualShock 4? And I was like,
that's why you get some move controllers so you don't care about him.
That's right.
But I think you need some space and stuff for it. But playing that has been some of the most fun I've ever had playing a game.
Yeah,
and it's you don't need to be a gamer to play it.
No, that's right. I've seen a lot of it, and when I saw Sport Friends before it came out on PS4, I was like, why are they standing up? What is that? It's called Sports Friends. What is it?
I actually backed it on Kickstarter, so I got a code early, and I got like the alphas, and I got a T-shirt and stuff.
Yeah.
I also think the people making it are super cool people. So it's just in that way, it was also lucky that getting to play it before they were both at E3, but also like just random events in Copenhagen and stuff.
Yeah.
Because actually, the guy who made Joust and was sort of part of the big Sports Friends thing. He was sort of leading on it, but he didn't make the other games. Is doing a lot of things in Denmark. He's part of Die Gute Fabrik and Copenhagen Game Collective, and so he's sometimes in Denmark working on that. Very cool dudes, I think. But yeah, I think that's it. Do you have anything to?
No, just I think that this month has been a great game month. Because,
March or February?
February, actually, because we had the I can't remember what the name is. What is the name of the zombie game with the parkour?
Oh, Dying Light. I think that was actually wasn't it January?
Yeah, it was this February. It came out on disc. And
okay, yeah.
So it on disc. Yeah. I'm so old school. So it came out on disc, and then we had Evolved, and then we had The Order.
Yeah.
So it had been a month with games that I've.
You could say compared to how February was some years ago, it wasn't too great. I will say in the last couple of years, it's beginning to be maybe not February, but March has begun to become a bigger month. I remember Bioshock Infinite came out a couple years ago in March and stuff, but it's nice to see that the games are spread out more over the year.
And I also saw a list of games which is coming in the year, and it looks good.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely looking so much forward to the Division.
Yeah. I'm not sure that comes out this year, but I hope so.
But I hope so.
That's
bad.
one of the games I'm looking forward
to. The Division and also Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
So both Tom Clancy, but I'm looking very much forward to that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
cool. We will see you next week. I think the idea is this will come out maybe every Friday, but we'll see. We'll talk about the news and about what games we'll be playing. Of course, leave a comment if you have any thoughts on what we've been talking about, what we should cover in the future. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching or listening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye bye.